Hi, I'm Ben Coles from Camping with the Coles, and today we have a gear review for you. This is the Perun 2 flashlight and headlamp from OLIGHT. Now, the nice people at OLIGHT sent us this flashlight to try out. We've had it for a few months now. It is a flashlight and it's also a headlamp. It comes with a headlamp strand. We don't do a lot of gear reviews on this channel because we only like to review and recommend gear that we use ourselves and we truly believe in. And this is one of those items. For years now, we've been using an assortment of flashlights and headlamps, and none of them have really grabbed us as being anything special or something that we'd actually recommend to somebody. Now, a lot of that might have to do with us being kind of cheap, or I should say me being kind of cheap, and so we have bought a lot of lower quality items. But this changes all that. This is sturdy, bright, rechargeable, and very versatile. So let's get into the unboxing. This is the unboxing of the OLIGHT Perun 2. As you see here on the box, it has a throw of 166 meters and has a maximum of 2,500 lumens. So let's open this up and check it out. Just a little instruction sheet with the congratulations on your new purchase. Take that out. And there is the light itself. Looks real nice in there. It's a nice size. Let's bring that out and have a look at it. So there it is right there. It's a real nice size light. I like the knurling on here. These fins here are like a bit of a heat sink because this thing can get pretty hot when you have it at 2,500 lumens, as you can imagine. Let's take off the film here. Oh, that's always a nice experience, taking off the film. And if you look right here, the little black spot up there, that's the proximity sensor. So like I said, this thing can get pretty hot when it's in the higher settings. So the proximity sensor works when it's in the high and turbo mode. When it gets close to an object, it reduces the brightness, and that'll reduce the heat that's on it. If the object isn't moved within a minute, the light will just turn off. Has a belt clip on here. You can put this in your pocket. It'll sit there nicely. You can have it this way. You can also remove the belt clip. And you can put it on the other end. If you put it on this way, you'll have a much deeper carry in your pocket. The flashlight will go down deeper. And that's probably the way I would carry it if I was going to use it. We'll just take that off for now. Set it aside. So let's open this thing up. Just unscrew it. Let's see, there's a rubber O-ring in there. This thing is waterproof, so that's why it has a nice rubber O-ring there. There's another protective piece of film just to keep the battery separated from the contacts. $21,700 rechargeable lithium-ion battery, 4,000 milliamps, and 3.6 volts. So this is a very good battery. It needs this to give it all the power that it does have. Let's put it back in there. And it goes to that point, and that'll keep it waterproof. Now, let's have a look at what else is in here. Okay, this is the charging cable. This end is just USB. This end is different. It is just a magnetic connector. Now the bottom of the flashlight is magnetic, so you can stick it to any metal object to hold it in place, and it's got a pretty strong magnet. And this just goes to it like that. Plug it in, charges up. Full charge is about 3.5 hours. That's from a completely dead flashlight. Let's see what else is in here. We have a lanyard. Let's see. It's a nice lanyard. Kind of rubberized, stretchy. And, oh, this is a tool to help feed the lanyard through. So at the bottom of here, you can see right here, you can feed the lanyard through there if you want to have a lanyard on this. Now, we'll go in here a little further. Remove this. And this is the headlamp strap with instructions. Now, a lot of times you buy a flashlight like this, it will fit in a headlamp, but you don't get a headlamp strap with it. The strap actually comes with it. As you can see here, this is all reflective material right there. It has a top strap. This is the area where the flashlight goes in, and it's nicely rubberized and padded, so it probably will feel pretty good. You simply take the flashlight, feed it through, and these straps go on the spots right there for it. When it's in there, you can turn the flashlight however you want. So that is really nice. Feels real nice in there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take the flashlight, charge it up. It doesn't come charged. They're not allowed to send it fully charged. So we're going to charge it up 3.5 hours. We're going to come back and we're going to have a look at what this thing can do. When charging, the light is red. When done, the light turns green. We're all done charging it now. It took about 3.5 hours. Let's test this thing out. So if we hold the top button down for approximately 1 second, that puts it into moonlight mode. That's 5 lumens, and we'll have a runtime of approximately 12.5 days. That's the lowest level. That would be something like reading a map at nighttime, something where you don't need a lot of light. Then we go to the low mode. So hold it down, go to the low mode, and that's 30 lumens, and has a runtime of 2.5 days. Hold it down a little longer. That takes it into the medium mode, and that's 120 lumens with a runtime of 18 hours. Hold it down again. That'll take it to high, which is 500 lumens, and has a 4-hour runtime. Then it'll step down to 270 lumens for 30 minutes. When you're in this mode, you can see the proximity sensor and how it works. As you bring it closer to something, it will dim. You can see how it dimmed there. And move it away, it's back up to bright. Now it dims. Now to get it from here into turbo mode, you double click the top. And look at that. That is super bright. That is 2,500 lumens, and that has a runtime of 2 minutes. Then it'll step down to 800 lumens for a little over 2 hours, and then step down to 160 lumens for 45 minutes. That is incredible. That is super bright. And again, the proximity sensor works on this. Look at how dim that goes. Then if you triple click it on the top, it puts it into SOS mode. 3 short bursts, 3 long bursts, and 3 short bursts. When the light is on and you hold down the top button, it'll just cycle between low, medium, and high. Whatever level you let go, that's the mode it's in. It's in the medium mode right now. If I turn it off, it's off. Turn it back on. It has memory and will return to the medium mode. If you want to lock the light, if you hold this button down for 2 seconds, it'll lock it, and now the light won't turn on. That might be a good way to carry it when you're holding it in a knapsack for the day. That way you're not going to have the light accidentally turn on. To get it out of the lock mode, just hold it back down for 2 seconds again. The light will flash, and it's good to go. There's also a timer mode on it. You can set a 3-minute timer or a 9-minute timer. I don't think that's anything I'm ever going to use, so I'm really not going to go through that right now. Well, that's enough of doing this stuff inside. Let's head outside and put it through its paces. This can be used as a traditional flashlight by just holding it in your hand, but it can also be used other ways. It has a magnetic base on the bottom of it, so you can attach it to things, such as the side of your vehicle if perhaps you have to change a flat tire. Well, not the side of our vehicle. We got a Ford F-150, it has aluminum body. This won't attach to that. But all the other common vehicles out there it'll attach to. I think if I was going to use it to help fix a flat tire, I'd wear it as a headlamp anyway. You can use the pocket clip to just carry it in your pocket, or to clip onto your shirt, jacket, or pants to illuminate ahead of you. Or you can put it in the included head strap and wear it on your head. You then have full mobility and lighting wherever you look. Okay, let's test out the brightness levels on this light. Hey Cheryl. Okay, can you turn out the lights, please?
Yeah, just a second. There you go.
Thank you. So this is a campsite at night. And it's pretty dark. So let's put it on moonlight mode. And you really can't see anything in moonlight mode. It's a pretty dark site. So you're thinking it doesn't do a whole lot. But if you look at things up close, such as this, it's nice and clear, it's nice and bright, it's excellent for reading maps, or when you're in your trailer, in the middle of the night, you don't want to turn on any lights to disturb other people that are sleeping. You can walk around and you can see everything quite clearly. So then we move on to the low mode. This is low. See a little bit of the truck over there. You can see a little bit around the campsite. A little bit of the trailer, but not too much. Get it to medium. You can see some more things with medium. Go up to high. Now you can really see a lot of things with high. Look how bright everything is. And then you want to go to super bright. Now it's like daylight. It just illuminates the entire campsite. This is an ideal situation when in the middle of the night you hear some noise going on outside. It's like, what the heck is that noise? You go and have a look out. There's a bear or raccoon or something. You put the light on like this. It's very bright. It lets you see the entire campsite. This flashlight is now part of our standard gear. We're going to get a second one so we don't have to fight over this one. I really like the idea that it's rechargeable. So all those run times we talked about, like moonlight mode, it'll last for 12 and a half days. That just means you have to recharge it after 12 and a half days. You don't have to replace the battery. This battery will last for years. I highly recommend this light. I'll put the link for it in the description below if you'd like to get one yourself. Thanks for watching.